What's going on, guys? Mitch here, and today we are going to be looking at the Cervelo here. And you know what? I have mentioned this already in another video that I did modify the stem height on the 2024 Cervelo S5, and I wanted to walk through a quick video on how to do so. Just because, you know, as you get a new bike, you're constantly making fit adjustments. For me, I think I've got it where I want it, but I do want to rebuild the actual headset bearings here real quick. So, you know, part of the process is I've got to take this apart, and the other process is, well, may as well do a video on how to change these spacers if we want to do so. So I'm going to walk you through that real quick today, and let's get started. So starting off, what we're going to do here is remove these little caps, which are kind of just hiding. So take this guy off, and these are rubber, and all they do is they just cover the headset. Nothing too crazy. Someone mentioned to me in one of my recent video comments the easiest way to actually get those to fit nicely is to just throw a little bit of grease, some silicone grease on the rubber, and I guess they slide on a little smoother. So got those off. Next up is basically unscrewing these 3 screws on the top. Next up, once we have the covers off, we're going to take this guy and basically just unscrew, I think this is 5 mil. I don't know if you can see that or not somewhere on the video. There we go, 5 mil. And basically just take these guys off. So nothing too crazy. They come out pretty easily, and I think these guys are 8 Newton meters for torque. Alright, so we have all 3 screws undone. And reminder, they each have a little bit of a spacer on them. So just reminder that has to go inside down so that you're not squishing the carbon fiber too bad. But this whole assembly, once undone, will just pop up. And it'll kind of expose everything. So hopefully I can kind of show that here. 1, 2, 3, don't forget those spacers. And there we go. So now that we have everything apart, it's pretty simple. These spacers clip apart and kind of come apart without even having to do anything. So from there, you can add or take away and not have to change any screw lengths, etc. So if you add it in, you're essentially just raising it up. If you take it away, you're dropping things down, and that's all you have to do to adjust the height. You're not adjusting the headset, you're not doing anything. So that's all there really is to it, guys. And then putting it back together, you know, put the spacers to whatever height you like, center it, put it back together, 3 screws in, 8 Newton meters, and you're off to the races. So like really, really simple project, and something that I wouldn't even hesitate to do out, you know, with an Allen key out on the trail or out on the road. It's really not that big of a deal because these guys literally just pop apart, and they're easy. So just like that. I'll try to slide one out here just to show. It's kind of hard to do as I'm filming this. There you go. So they pop apart like that, and you can add or subtract them. Pretty simple. So as it sits right now, I would have just dropped it down. 1 spacer, 3 bolts, and we're good to go. Putting it back together is the exact opposite, reverse order. If you guys are curious what it looks like here without the spacers, just in case you you know, are having a hard time finding this like I was online, pretty simple actually. So that's your preload, right, on the actual headset bearing. And then you've kind of got 3 bolts here, 1, 2, 3, and then a side. Think of that bolt as kind of like you're tightening down like a dual crown on a fork. So pretty simple. And then these just kind of attach to the bottom plate here. So you pull that up, pull that off, and your headset's underneath. So pretty simple, but figured I'd include that because people are always kind of curious what lives underneath this. Alright, and just like that, we have done the install. Everything's all complete. I maintained the spacers, etc. And I did grease these little boots, and I slapped them down a little bit, and they went way further down than last time, so I'm pretty pumped. Got to do a little wash here. I've got some grease and stuff, so I got to kind of tidy that up, but otherwise, that's all there is to it, guys. Have yourselves a great week, and any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Until next time, peace. See you later.